The most important thing we expected to get from rapid learning cycles is that it basically offers a system, a framework for the lean product development practices that we were already pursuing. So now instead of saying you have to do Lambda, you have to do test to failure, you have to do set-based concurrent engineering, we could make it much more simple and say you have to do rapid learning cycles, because rapid learning cycles is like a natural home for all those practices.
A lot of people believe that innovation is something you have to start with a blank sheet of paper. You have to throw out everything you already know. But the most innovative companies know that that's not true. That most of the time, your most innovative ideas come from taking something you've already learned in one space and figuring out how to make it work in a different space, an unexpected space.
They at least start first looking if there is already some knowledge available, which sounds easy, but it is always very difficult. We used to have always a huge discussion about knowledge systems and these huge automatic systems. But in the end, if you just have it somewhere available and people know that it's available, then it already starts working. So that's what we see. We see a little bit more reuse of knowledge. And we see a much faster alignment of if this is the knowledge we need to create.
For me, the most interesting thing in this concept was that actually you are documenting the knowledge live as you are building it. So you don't need to invest an extra time later on in documenting the knowledge that you've built. So that was what we expected to get from it, and we actually got it.
So Sonion makes hearing aid components, which are basically microphones and receivers. But they're going to talk about how that's helped open up complete new markets for them as they've begun to figure out how to take that knowledge and really capitalize on it.
There is a good example in our voice pickup sensor, for example, which basically is a microphone. We made microphones earlier. We have knowledge on how to make microphones, and then we applied the same knowledge on developing the voice pickup sensor, which is a new product in a new market and is taking off really well.
The positive effect that it has is that you are able to speed up the whole development process, because you don't need to check the same things twice.
Most of our projects run faster. We cannot quantify that yet, but we see it is much faster, and we're doing more and more complex projects, so really complex products. So one of the other products we do is now we try to get heart rhythm and blood pressure inside the ear measurements, which is actually combining even more functionalities inside the rig. And there you really need these kind of things of learning events and integration, all the components together.
If you want this, you need to make sure you do it right. It's not a plug-and-play system that you can take from a textbook and then roll out and never have problems again. You need to do it right and slightly adjust it to what fits in your company.